Hello and welcome to another Creative Chit Chat. Today I've got a really great membership benefit for you. I'm going to introduce you to a good friend, Philip Wall. He is the MD of Walmsleys Commercial Insurance. Philip, thank you very much for coming today. I know you're a very busy man, but thank you very much to come today on this Creative Chit Chat. Could you just please tell the listeners and viewers who you are and what you do?
Oh, great. Thanks, Craig. My name's Philip Wall. I'm the Managing Director of a company called Walmsleys Commercial Insurance Brokers, and we're a general chartered commercial insurance broker, so we provide insurance policies to business. And about 7 years ago, we created a product specifically for the crafting industry, and that's called craftcover.com. And that's our online quote and buy platform for people working in the crafting and the creative industries.
Oh, fantastic. And now craft cover, I mean, we've spoken quite intensely about craft cover, and I think it's been developing, hasn't it, over the last 7 years. But for craft, it covers such a wide range of topics. So just tell us what craft cover actually is and how that is helping supporting creative professionals and also businesses.
Yeah, well, we wanted to look for a particular product that helped the smaller business or the smaller individual that was maybe just looking to start in the crafting market, as opposed to those who were big, large, established businesses. We found that a lot of people were starting to craft from their own home or from a small business premises. And there wasn't really anything out there at the time for it, because you have your working from home policy, which you can have if you have a small business at home. But didn't really fit the crafting sector, because the crafting sector tends to either sell at craft exhibitions or fairs or online, and that's why we set it up. So it's very much an insurance product for the smaller business and for the business that works at home. We found there was a need for it in there, and the way of selling it is via an online platform. So you can go in and put your details in at your leisure, because if you're not sort of running a business where you have responsibility for finance, you'll be able to do that during the working day. So you'll be able to pick up the phone and speak to somebody about it. But a lot of crafters are busy during the day and don't have time to talk to people about insurance. So we found that the best way of doing that would be allow people to buy insurance outside of the normal working day.
I think it's always difficult, isn't it? For that's great that they can do it online, because obviously everyone is very, very time poor. But I think when you always talk to insurance, it's always one of those things they think, oh, crumbs, it's going to take hours to sort out. But I just need, I'm on a craft stall, just a tabletop stall. I need this, but there's always seems to be reams and reams of paperwork to go through and devil in the details. Yeah. But craft cover seems to kind of cut through that. Is that correct to say?
Yeah, it's quick and easy online. One thing I would say is we're slightly different than other people, that we realise insurance for a lot of people could be a necessary evil, where they have to buy it in order to either exhibit or to become a member of an association. So we didn't want to make it too difficult, and we realised that a lot of people might be buying business insurance for the first time. So we didn't want people to get halfway through the process and think, I just can't bother with this. So we tried to make it as easy as we could. But where we're slightly different is that you can pick up the phone and speak to us. Even if it's just to leave a message, we will definitely call you back. We're not a huge business. We've got a small team of 4 or 5 people that work in the craft cover team. And they'll call you back and they'll talk to you about what you need and if you've any queries.
So just kind of in a nutshell, if possible, who is craft cover for? What types of businesses is that for? Is it you kind of mentioned it, touched base on it, but can you just clarify that for us?
Yeah, it's for small businesses, probably with less than 4 employees. The vast majority of the businesses we insure have no employees. So it will be an individual at home that had maybe a crafting passion and that wanted to turn it into a business and sell out there into the wider market. I think in a nutshell, that's the type of client we're going for in the craft cover space.
And does that cover people doing workshops and stuff like that for those that are kind of thinking, you know, they've done workshops online and now they want to kind of go into their little village hall or a space these people do need insurance. Does that cover them as well?
It certainly does, yes. It's included automatically because we realised that a lot of people also provide workshops. They would have kids' parties. They would go to the local village hall, and you will find that when you do start to move into exhibiting or using other people's premises, they will ask you. They will not let you do that unless you can provide evidence of insurance. So it automatically includes that. In the documents that you get sort of like an online login, so all your documents are there once you've bought the product. But there's a specific certificate in there that not all policies, insurance policies give you. You have to send all your details over to them. It's one document that says, I'm insured through Craft Cover with the insurance details, and you can pass that or email it straight from your inbox. Fantastic,
quite quick and simple to do. So then, obviously, there's no getting away from the last 18 months. It has been difficult. There have been less events, less shows. Everybody's doing stuff online. What have you seen over the last 18 months that have changed for the industry?
In the wider industry or the wider market, Walmsleys, we insure lots of businesses out there, including the hospitality sector, which has obviously been massively hit. So we've seen a lot of pain out there for a lot of businesses. However, in the craft cover sector, in the crafting market, we've grown 50% over the last 12 months.
Wow.
We're finding that a lot of people, particularly maybe who've been furloughed, have had a crafting passion and have thought, do you know what, I've got some time on my hands now to invest more time in doing that, and have set up policies. We've got, I think it's about 2,400 customers now that are insured with us, and a lot of them have just set up in the last 12 months. So we're finding, yeah, it's been good in the crafting market. And we've from research, we found that that's the reason why that a lot of people have decided to turn a passion into a business
and give it a go. No, totally agree with you.
Yeah.
We're seeing that from the association, that a lot of people are now starting to look at what they want to do, and their work-life balance has changed. They might not want to go to work. They might want to stay at home and do things. But now that, the world is opening up again, and there are going to be more shows for people to do. The weather is lovely, so people are getting out and doing workshops. So insurance is important. So which brings me to the fabulous part about this is what we've been working on for the last couple of weeks is the exciting bit of Craft Cover and the Creative Industry Association collaboration and offering members a discount. Can you tell them what that is and how that works?
Yeah, sure. Well, thanks, Craig. I know we talked at length about your membership and how your membership operates, and the quality of your membership as well. And what we've got to make sure as an insurance provider is that if we are offering discounts to people, that we're offering them in the right way. For businesses that can be recognised of operating in a certain way. So what we've done together is we've created a special discount for members of the Creative Industry Association, and that's 10% off any of our products bought through craftcover.com. And how that works is that when your members go in, they go through the website to get a quote. And at the stage, you can add a discount code. And if they put that into the quote, it will automatically give them a 10% discount.
Well, fantastic. Well, that's brilliant, and members can obviously go into there and access that code, which is brilliant. And if for more information, please do contact me. So then, how do you see kind of the next 18 months developing? Obviously, more people are going to start craft businesses, but how do you see the next 18 months developing?
But I think it'll change, and it's already started to change with certain members customers that have been contacting us. Is that starting to get out there now? So they're starting to go to craft fairs. They're starting to sort of exhibit the wares away from the small business premises or the home, because over the last 18 months they've not been able to do so. So we're getting a lot of queries about, right, I'm going to this exhibition now. What do I need insurance-wise? Does my policy cover us for that? And I think that'll be a huge change for the business going forward. I think we're always trying to keep an eye on what the next creative craft is, and it's really hard because it's such a wide ranging market, we found over the last 12 months, one of our biggest sort of new businesses is people with wax melts. That's been huge.
Oh, wow.
Wax melts, yeah, for people making those at home. So we're always trying to look at the next thing. And although we'd like to say we know, to be honest, we don't, because it'll probably emerge out there. But we do see definitely that the exhibition side of things will be big for the next 12 months.
Yeah, they'll start picking up, won't they? Wax melts is a really interesting one, but I think again, for me as the association, there's always something that comes that surprises me all the time, which is great as people develop and testing things, which is good.
Yeah.
So lastly, but no means least, do you have any top tips for businesses or anybody wanting to work in this space?
Yeah, there's a couple of things really. Most insurance products, and including ours as well, will ask you certain questions about what cover you need. So this is just like an insurance specific one. And a lot of the cover is based around public liability. So that's injury or damage to people or things that your product might do when it's left you. So that's the main bulk of the cover. And that's the cover that you'll be requested to have if you are exhibiting. Now, most will say that you need £2 million worth of cover, the public liability cover. And that then creates the cheapest price. So because that's the lowest amount of cover most will give. With us, it's about £67 before the discount on 2 million. However, most places that you will go and exhibit at will require you to have a minimum of 5. So a lot of people fall into the trap of maybe getting the 2 because it's the cheapest. But actually, when they come to exhibit, they think, oh, God, I've only got 2. I need to go and change that and increase it to 5. So that's a tip that I would say. If you're picking products or public liability insurance, pick 5, because the vast majority of venues will request that. Another top tip is, and we found this when we first started, is be good at what you're good at. Because we're really good at insurance, and we've done it for ages, so we know what we're doing. When it comes to marketing, when it comes to social media blogs, when it comes to your website, please speak to experts, or speak to somebody you know, or reach out on LinkedIn for some help with somebody, because we tried to have a go at it and we were really bad. So we got in touch with a marketing company who look after that side of things for us now, are really passionate about it. And so we can concentrate on making sure the insurance side of things is done correctly. I think that's the biggest learning journey we've had with Craft Cover.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I mean, my motto for this year is a quote from Mother Teresa, actually, and it goes something along the lines of, I can't do what you can do, and you can't do what I can do, but together we can do great things. And I think that is absolutely spot on of what we both talk about, is that ask, we're out there and we're trying to collectively give members and the industry such a better value for their money, and also protect themselves as well. Because again, they must make sure that they protect themselves. It's one of the things that they've got to do. So Philip, thank you so much for your insight today and taking the time to talk to us and clarify what the membership benefit is. For those that are watching and listening, all the links are at the bottom in the comments or at the end of the slide. Please connect with Craft Cover. If you're not a member, please join the association and we can share the discount codes with you. If you are a member and you need insurance, contact me or one of the Craft Cover team. But Philip, for now, I thank you so much for your time. Take care, and I'm sure we'll speak again soon.
Really appreciate that. Thanks, Craig.